Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yellow. 6-man. Check curls.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Gotta do better. Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Kelce, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards 10 touchdowns and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 15.
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. They'll get 34 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Room here to run. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. A shotgun snap for Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, here's Love. Able to find the rookie from Ohio State, Paris Campbell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It's just me and you. 12. Go ahead. Mike, 44.
Hey, team 6.
Slam. 44 to Mike. 44. 12. I got it. 44.
Now it's Lott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. They had 2 straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Luck's throw caught by Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
44, Mike. 12. Hey, Delta. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Go tackle. Man open.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Marcus Hunt. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, it's Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Luck's pass caught by Funchess.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now Love. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Hines. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. That's complete to Marlon Mack.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. Well, how about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Here's Luck. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
A gain of 15. And the Colts 1st down.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. To the air again, Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again is Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack on first down, Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mahomes now to throw. He may try and run for this. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep, and he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on third down, Locke. And he connects with Ebron. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
First down, Indianapolis.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run with Hines. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 7.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
3rd and 2, Locke. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing is Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yo. What's up, man?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's not
come on, man.
Incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with it, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete.
Man,
he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City 1st. Mahomes now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Justin Houston. That is one he will remember.
Yeah, he can throw, though. He nasty, bro.
His great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
But can't nobody throw that good, though.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, 43, 15. Let's get it. Let's go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a flag
comes in as
that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there. Got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut.
He definitely was going to catch it.
And other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. And he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Pierre Desir in on the stop. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Look at that shit.
Pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
45.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Man,
this offensive
can't let him sit back there.
Cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the kick by Butker is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Oh, man. Come on, fellas. Let's get something going. Fourth quarter. Man, T.Y. hurt.
To kick it away.
Let's get a run back. Let's make it real fake.
Taken to the back of the end zone. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Now what's the call here? Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask certainly helps things as they'll start up past the 30 on first down. This is Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
On 2nd and 12, Luck. This goes out right to Doyle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Got an open man, that's Campbell. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Oh, I needed that little catch.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
That motherfucker looks slanging that shit, though.
Called a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Hines.
Oh, my God. Run the rock, bro.
43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year, and he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. They'll run it. It's Mack. Chris Jones on the stop.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of
What's
just
the rules?
2, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
Man, how long is this field goal?
and tackling immediately
57.
in the secondary after catches.
I must got the win against me or something.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
I don't think I'm in field goal range either.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The Colts
I damn it should have took the penalty.
Timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
I done killed this game off. I'm 2 red zone mistakes. No.
After this.
Let's go. I can still get the ball back.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Luck. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who had the receivers on lockdown.
get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And his defense.
Well, I thought you was about to bomb that.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Smith catches left side.
Oh, wow.
Finding room at the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
That's so crazy. This game lame, man.
Kansas City touchdown.
Shit fucking lame.
Big play there. 84 yards.
Didn't even have run commit on.
To extend their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next
this nigga's still hot. I ain't do this shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And they will finally
he should have fumbled that shit.
He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
I'm trying to learn this fucking history.
He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when you intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now
they let this nigga do too much.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down. Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. 45. To throw is Mahomes.
Man, hell no, bro. Oh, my God, bro. What else do niggas supposed to do, bro?
That was a
fucking lame,
dexterity,
man.
but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath.
They're at least going to make a play.
Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort.
The first one was terrible.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This nigga blinking like he doing some shit, though.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
He finally stopped. He was blinking for a minute, though.
To throw again on second down. Luck over the middle. Rodgers has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Luck. Caught left side by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funchess. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit close. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before